Well, hello there. I see no one has maxed out first yet. I think that's Flexi, who, if he bothered to do the redeem, would get that first button. But hey. Flexi's just a nice chill guy. He won't steal that from anybody, apparently. Right, Flexi? So hello. It's been a while. Well, a while. About 2 days since our last story. And that was a wonderful story by our very own Grand Admiral in D&D. And now, as promised, we return to something that I thoroughly enjoyed the last time that it was done. It was Slay the Princess. And now, the last time that the story was told here in the Grove, we actually reached an ending. We reached a conclusion, as the replayability of this game is actually immense. And I love that. So yeah, we're back because apparently there is more to see, more to find. And that's exciting. I love stories that can be that can be returned to and you still find new things and new combinations to try out depending on what path or what course the story takes, right? We all love that shit. But before that, hi to those of you watching this in the future. How are you? Even though this message comes from the past, I hope you are well in this moment, or whatever time you watch this. And I hope you are having a good evening, good day, whichever one. I am Calcifer Santhelmo, once again, and I will be your storyteller for the night, if you will have me. Well, if you're here, I suppose you would. Now, excuse me. I hope you will excuse the occasional stop in narration and or speech that I will do, as I've been burning low for about a week now. Unfortunately, my core was, what is the word you humans would use? Sick? I suppose? Sick? To call myself? I don't know if I can call myself sick, but in human parlance, yes, I suppose I was ill for a time. There's just so much happening in the world that, sometimes forgetting to take care of ourselves, even for fire elementals, well, it happens, and it has consequences. So wherever you are, at whatever time you are watching this, I hope you please take care of yourselves. But that is enough of the kamustahan portion, or the asking how we all are. We are going to go straight into Slay the Princess, actually. And in case there needs to be a refresher, I believe the endings / the bodies that we delivered to the shifting mound. Let me just see here. We delivered first the Razor, the very sharp, the spiky Elden Ring looking boss. I think we did the Wraith next. Or whichever one. The one with the mask, if I remember correctly. And then I think there was another one after that. I forget the name of it. But I believe that's the one where I fell into a hole and just waited for eternity to end. And then the one after that was... Hi, Flexi. Good job, Flexi. And then the one after that was the one where we found her to be this sweet, innocent maiden. And I think the last one was the one where we were shackled to the wall alongside her. And then, of course, we had to battle the culmination of those forms together. This is always so interesting to me how, what do you call this? Many universes, I suppose? Yes, I think those are the ones we remembered. At least I hope so. For now, we're gonna try, I hope there's a way for us to not repeat the ones we've already gone through, but if we have to, then we'll have to. Regardless, it's just so spectacular to go through this story. The narration is amazing. Jonathan Sims, of course, Mr. Magnus Archives himself. Spectacular narrator and storyteller. He also does all of the voices, not just the narrator. He also does all of the hero, the betrayed, all of the voices, male voices in this game. And then, of course, Miss Nicole Goodnight, who does, or I don't know if they are a Miss Nicole Goodnight, who does all of the voice of the princess and other female characters in the game. Both spectacular. Both spectacular enough that I legitimately thought that there were more than 2 voice actors in this game. But no, there's only 2. But they're so very good at what they do that they had me mistaking them for multiple people. But enough about me gushing over the skill of storytellers. We'll have to witness it firsthand instead. So, let's get into it, shall we? Ha. I see you children are situated over there on the left due to D&D. I'm just going to move you back near me so that you may better hear the narration. Gather around the fire, children. We're here to tell a story after all. Alright. Content warning. Wrong game. Content warning. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audience. Oh, did I note that this was an 18+? I feel like because of the category of the game, it already is, but yeah. Please visit our website, Black Tabby Games, if you need a full list of content warnings. Say the Princess contains flickering images, effects, as well as parallax effects that on rare occasion has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Just a warning for everybody before to the actual game. Let's turn down the sounds of the grove, so that we may immerse ourselves in our story. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart, and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Apparently. There she is. It's always so fascinating to see how she changes depending on us. So. Oh, I cannot. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Wait. I can't see my cursor, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're having some control issues here. Hold on. Whoa. Let me just fix that real quick. Forgive me for the technical difficulties. I am but a simple flame, who knows not of all this modern technology crockery. Start slaying the Princess Queen. Thank you, Flexi. I appreciate you. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think I found a workaround. Ah, I see. Okay. There we go. I think this is better. Yes. I think this is better. Just fixing some things, unfortunately. I can't remember if this was played BRB going against the gate. Yeah, go ahead, Lexi. Please enjoy. I can't quite remember if I played this in full screen the last time. I think I didn't. Yeah, no, I don't think I did. Okay. Alright, suppose there is no solving that. Up, let's take us back. There she is, once again, our princess. Right. I think, is it load? Is it load? I don't think it's load, right? Because we technically already did this. I think it's new. The Hero and the Princess. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods.
Ah, he's back.
And at the end of that path
Our beautiful
is a
narrator,
cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
It's
is a princess.
Spectacular.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, so I do believe... Because I do believe that even questioning your very purpose at the beginning of this game can change the outcome. So I don't know if even questioning it or maybe directly going straight into the cabin without any question is a good idea. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Explore. Okay, we've already gone through most of these options before. I don't know. You know what, fuck it. We'll do one where... We'll do this one where we're just gonna go straight into it without any kind of questioning. And then we'll just go, oh, thanks. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
It's all part of the job.
No problem, narrator.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Cool.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ooh.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Interesting. Hello there, Mr. Hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Didn't make much of a difference, I see. Proceed into the cabin, yeah. Don't really have much choice.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
All right.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I do want to do this right. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, I think we enter, right?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Maybe she is. In this run.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. Alright. Do we talk to her for... I think we continue.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
There she
you
is.
Walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain
God,
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
We'll find out.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, yeah, you got me. I'm here to slave.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Okay.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
No thanks, Hero. I don't think we should.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
We're about to find out. Let's tighten our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Is this one of the innocent routes?
You
Never
poor
mind.
thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Okay.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Okay.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So,
Okay.
you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I think we talked to her, right? I don't I don't know if I should have like chosen a guide for this. I'm not quite sure. Huh. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Say the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Uh-oh.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Alright.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer.
Damn,
You
she
can
can
feel
hit.
bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Damn, she can punch.
Holy shit, that hurts!
Hell of a left hook.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again.
Did we
and
go
her
through
fists
this?
connect with
I
your
feel like
body
this is
as
similar
many
to
times
the
or more,
razor.
each
Except
impact
she
as
kind
heavy
of
as that
like
first
summoned a fucking blade in her
bone-crushing
arm the
hit.
first time.
We can still turn this around.
We're gonna finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me?
What?
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Well,
Can you not feel all
apparently
those
I'm on my
ruptured organs
apparently I'm on
bouncing around in
I'm on my
there?
back.
If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
Oh. Oh?
The two of you fall to the floor.
Damn. Okay.
This was fun.
Fun?
The princess gasps.
Lady, you die!
Her voice an unhealthy rasp.
Am I
as her
am I getting a
lungs
am I
start
getting
to
a
fill with
masochist
blood.
for this route?
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
I am not sure.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark,
And you die.
and you die.
Damn. Alright. Jesus. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that
We're
cabin
back.
is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright. She's going to kill me again.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine.
Oh, there we go.
It
I was
doesn't
waiting for a
matter
second
if he
place.
can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Damn. Alright. The very appropriate name for you, I see.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's see. Let's assume I'm telling the truth about all this. I feel like we...
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her.
Okay.
And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Okay.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed
Killed
us,
us.
and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Oh, apparently not. Apparently each time we failed to kill her, a universe dies, or something to that effect.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win.
Oh,
Nothing
I like this.
else matters.
It seems like based on the voice of the stubborn, and then the princess was like, this was fun. I think we're about to get a very, the best way I can describe it is Super Saiyan? You know how in Dragon Ball, where Goku and other Saiyans just really like fighting? That. I'm getting that vibe from this. Doesn't matter if there's a winner, they just want to fight. Well, of course winning matters,
I
but...
couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Then let's go. Let's proceed.
A warning. She will lie.
I already heard this
Are you
part.
sure? The point of my warning, the prince Chris.
Let's go.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would
Ooh.
suggest. Its cold stone walls
Stone.
press in on you, as if trying to forcefully
Not a cabin,
direct you
then.
towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your...
Alright. This is a whole different cabin,
Very
yeah.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
Okay. Let's take the blade then.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay. Then let's go. Oh, big heavy stone door.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend.
Ooh.
The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Sulfuric. I'm
If the
scared. Is she gonna
princess
throw
lives here,
fire
slaying
at
her
me?
would
Is she become a
probably be doing
demon?
her a favor.
Is she become an imp?
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger?
Uh-oh.
Finally.
Uh-oh.
It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Okay.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as
We're
I
about to
appreciate
find
the
out.
enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head.
I feel like the two of us just
You
want
need
to
to
kill
stay
each other.
focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
I mean, we can do both, narrator.
As you
Ooh,
descend the
she is a
final
demon.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement
Is she
wall.
taller?
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Oh, okay. This is questionable. Let's go.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Uh-oh. Don't let Ajax see this. I hope that you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is different than last time, but last time definitely happened. I'm actually here to free you. Actually, let's tell the narrator.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you.
Knowing what I know about you, narrator, I believe at this point you're just like messing with us. Excuse
For
me.
all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Apparently the other you didn't die because we did it. It killed the princess. You know what? Maybe I don't want to fight you, lady. What about that?
Free her? You aren't... I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Yes, but I want to see what happens.
Who says I want to be free?
Oh, okay. Then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death.
Oh.
I want to feel your knife split my flesh.
Oh.
And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
Okay.
Is that really too much to ask?
Maybe a little. You're kind of crazy. But you know what? Good for you. You know what you want. You go get it.
Yeah, especially that last part.
Don't be such a coward.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away.
Well,
I'd
back
rather
when
not
this
die
cabin was
again,
wooden, we
and
could have
I
burned
find
it, but...
deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
We're about to find out. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try and free her.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right?
We're trying.
Did you just say you're going to try and free her?
Yes, narrator, we will. Just give it a second.
She doesn't even want to be free.
Exactly. So beyond the apocalyptic moral implications of letting her out, how do we even think that's going to work?
We have a weapon. We could help
have
her.
a weapon.
That's true.
Right? We could always just cut her out. Yeah.
While she's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Why not?
And then what? Do you think she'll just follow you out of here?
I think she's going to fucking kill me, but I still want to see where this goes.
Maybe. I don't know. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
No.
It's not. We're doing it. Fuck it. We're freeing the princess.
Actually, no. You're not. I have a responsibility to the world here, and I'm not just going to let you throw yourself into a scenario where the literal best outcome is the end of everything. Until you come up with any other idea, your body remains standing
What?
rigidly in place.
Oh,
What do you
not
think
this
you're doing?
again.
You can't just order our body around like it's some sort of dog.
This is he's possessed us, I suppose.
Watch me. Your
What?
left arm lifts towards the ceiling and your hand twists into an obscene gesture.
Wait, is there a way to uncensor
See?
that?
I can make you do whatever I want.
Is there a way to uncensor that? That's funny.
So what? You barely managed to lift our arm.
What are you doing? What is that? Why are you moving so weird?
I'm being controlled, princess.
The princess, taken aback, flashes her own rude gesture in return.
She flips back. High fire, by fire.
Hey, you, decision maker. I want us to fight her as much as he wants us to kill her, but this is boorish. Just ignore him. If you want to try and free her, I don't think there's much he can do to actually stop you.
I don't think so either. Oh, look at that. You know what? Let's free her.
You know what? Fine. Blade in hand, you charge forward to try and free the princess from her binding.
Finally. I have no idea what you were just doing, but I'm glad it's over.
Fight!
As you slash across her wrist, her elbow comes crashing down on your skull.
Oof.
An unsettling crack echoes in your ears. It's a devastating blow. Your body crumples to the floor, limbs suddenly refusing to respond.
Yeesh.
That's it, huh? You've gotten really soft.
Everything goes dark.
Damn, alright.
And
That's
you
how we
die.
die?
Really? In just one blow? Yes. Oh, come on, that's hardly fair. We're not dead. You're just flipping the table over.
Pretty
It
much.
is what it is. You're dead. Finished. Over.
Alright, next universe.
All right, fine. This whole thing's a frustrating mess anyways. We're better off with a fresh start. I'll see you two next time.
Where are you going? The Eye of the Needle. Okay, the Eye of the Needle.
You're on a path in the wood. If you
Whoa.
weren't so damn focused on freeing her, we wouldn't have died back there. You're strong, but you're bullheaded.
Alright.
This isn't a fight, it's a puzzle. She's stronger than us, but we can use that to our advantage.
Okay.
I hate puzzles. Yeah, of course you do.
God damn, Jonathan Sims is so good. Okay.
I've never done a puzzle myself, but anything that doesn't get us beaten to death is good in my book. What do you have in mind?
Same thing as last time, only we'll be smarter about it. We're
Alright.
getting her out of there. After that, we're seeing what happens. Are you insane? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If she gets out of here, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Okay.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are
Oh,
you the
no.
same one we've been talking to since the beginning?
Are you gonna admit to actually messing
Sorry
with
to
us?
disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
Enlighten me then.
I have no memory of meeting you, but you've clearly seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. You'd only be
Yeah, we
saying
kinda
the
fucked up
things
the
you've been
timeline, but don't worry
saying
about it, we're
if
doing great.
You'd already been here.
So where does that leave us?
It leaves us exactly where we started, and where I'm sure you've already been before. The princess, left unhindered, will bring about the end of the world. You have to put a stop to her. The only way to do that is to slay her.
But we didn't stop her last time. We died. Yet here we are in a world
That's
unended,
true.
a different
I'm still
world
like,
unended,
I
to
think
be
it's
sure,
like
but there's still
different
solid ground
universes
beneath
that will
our
always
feet.
lead back to the same outcome.
What the hell are you going on about? Even if he isn't
Something
lying,
like that.
reality clearly continues to be real. So I want to see what happens.
Yeah, no, I want to see what happens when she gets out of the cabin too.
I think we all need to see.
Because the only time we ever saw her actually leave the cabin was during the damsel one, and she left and was immediately taken by the mound.
You absolutely do not need to see that. I've already told you the truth, and the only thing to see after she leaves is the end of everything. It's not worth it.
Screw it. I'm sick of this smug
Hell
asshole
yeah,
telling
fight him.
us what
Get his
to do.
ass.
If you need help busting her out of there, I'm your man.
Well, you physically can't do anything, but thank you for the support.
Welcome aboard. And if things go bad once we get her out of the cabin, well, at least you'll be able to get the fight you wanted.
The rest of you had better keep those two in check. They're far along the edge of a dangerous path. Don't let them go any further.
No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin, pretty much. We might as well see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at
Ooh,
the
I
end of the
like
path,
this.
staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
No last advice for us? No words of warning?
From what I gather, you've heard it all before.
Yes, we have.
There's no use screaming into the wind.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now.
I could use a little catharsis.
Well, some people say catharsis is bad for you, Mr. Hero.
There'll be time for that later. For now, you know what you have to do.
Apparently. Let's go into it.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly
Ooh.
tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the
altar.
wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
But there's nowhere to go in here. This is just a hallway with a mirror at the end of it.
A mirror? But there isn't a mirror here. There's the iron altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. Does he really not see it?
Apparently he does. I based on that one ending where we actually talked to the narrator, I think he does see it and he's lying, so.
Or maybe what we see as a mirror, he sees as a door.
It is a door. And before you ask, no, it's not a mirror-shaped door. The object at the end of this room is both door-shaped and a door.
It's a door-shaped door.
There shouldn't be any room for misinterpretation.
Who cares what it is? It's in our way, we should smash it. Take it.
Let's take it.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good. Wouldn't want to be pushed around without a way to push back. And she likes when we can push back, doesn't she?
Okay, you're getting a little too battle horny there.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there, it's right in front of you. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals
Yeah, no,
the
I think
dim
the-
path ahead.
I think it's aggression, apparently.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face.
Ooh. You have to
There are
climb
enough
down.
footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in
Yeesh,
close
it's like climbing into a
quarters.
dragon.
If the princess lives here, her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Oh, we'll
She
see.
hasn't changed as much as she did the time before. She still wants a fight, which means we still know her.
You know what? Fuck yeah. If you want one.
Not how this works.
Oh,
I'm
right.
all chained up.
I'm pretty sure you can
Remember,
break yourself
how about
out.
you come down here and fight me?
We're about to find out.
Don't worry about the chains. I've got a plan. Yeah, we'll just have to get her to break them.
Let's do it.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. We best remember how to get back up. The last thing we want is to be stuck between a wall and a raging devil.
Is that what she's turned into? Demon, like big horns?
You turn
Oh
to
my god,
face
it
what
is.
lies at the end of the narrow
Holy
tunnel.
shit.
The princess,
She's gone full
imposing
dragon.
and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
She's turned full muscle mom.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There
This is a horrible fighting ground. It's so
knife in
narrow.
hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
She's giving perfect Cell, and I'm here for it.
If we're trying to break her out, I doubt she'll come willingly. We'll have to use ourselves as bait.
Alright then.
I really don't like the sound of this.
Nah, it'll be fun,
It's
Hero.
the
Don't worry
only way
about
to
it.
get us both out. And we need to see what happens when she leaves the cabin.
Yeah, I also want to see what
I
happens
should
when
have
she
tried
leaves.
to intervene earlier because I can't let you do that. I won't. Tough shit. We're
Tough
the ones
shit.
in control here.
It's not the...
Aw, poor
Yeah,
Josie.
doesn't feel nice to be yanked around against your will, does it?
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do.
Lady, I want to fight you.
So go
But I'm also
on.
curious what'll
Make
happen.
the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll do one where I fight you, and then I'll do one where I lead you out like the other two want. Let's do this. Slay. No,
You
wait!
step forward, stopping just outside
God
the
damn
reach
it.
of her chains.
That's not what I wanted to do. No, go back, go back, go back, go back. That's not what I wanted to do. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Yes, 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 yes. That is what I want to do. I want to fight her outright. Slay that
Change of
bitch.
plans, boys.
Get her
I
ass!
thought we were on the same page. I can't believe you'd give up the game so easy.
Oh, shut up. We'll see what
Charge
happens.
headlong into the princess, blade flashing in the dim light of the basement.
Get her ass.
Yes, 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 yes!
Okay,
Finally,
okay, calm
get
down.
it!
Alright, okay, calm down. Damn, calm down.
For a moment, the scales feel balanced, each of you inflicting debilitating wounds on the other, striking in a dizzying synchronicity. But it isn't long before they tip in her favor.
Oh, she's better.
Cuts and bruises you've inflicted seem little more than superficial, barely so much as slowing her down as she continues her onslaught.
She's too strong. That's kind of lame.
You, in contrast, are finding it harder to stand as your body gradually becomes less responsive, less powerful, less stable. You can tell she's trying to make it last, but all it would take is one meaningful strike. The coup de grace.
This was good, but you could have been so much better.
Yeah, no, you're too strong, lady.
Beyond you now.
Here it comes. I'll see you all on the other side.
Yeah, I'll see you too. Wait, no. The hair. Ah, she's been taken! Wait. Okay. I want to see what happens if we let her, Okay. First, let's save this one. Now I want to see what happens if we lead her out instead. Yes. Yes. Let's talk a bit first. Not down here. If you want me, you have to come. You know what? Fuck yeah.
The
You have to come
princess
get me,
scoffs.
bitch.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
Yes.
You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting.
Come get it.
I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Then come get it.
Bloody desire in
Hell
her
yeah,
eyes,
bitch.
The princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Hell yeah, bitch. Come get it.
Okay, she's taken the bait. Now let's get out of here.
Oh, wait.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and
I thought we were
scramble up the
gonna
ledge
fight
towards
her.
the tunnel entrance.
Okay, I
As
guess.
you near the
Whoa.
top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone,
Okay, this
you
is
glance
cool.
back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her
Jesus.
fingertips.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
See, some guys would be into that.
We're planning on it. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Oh no, I'm gonna fight you. I'm just gonna fight you outside, apparently.
You continue to the door. It'd be a real shame if it were stuck. Don't listen to him. Locks are nothing, just barrel through. No!
Free her, die? I mean, I want to free her, but I don't know if this is gonna work. Fuck it, free her.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door.
Okay, we have to fight her
onto the
outside.
grass. You bastard.
Oh, calm down. Lighten up, Magnus Man. Oh,
Glance back
she's
at the cabin
huge.
as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. So,
Damn, look at
this
how
is
big
what
she
hell
got.
looks like.
What is this place? Where are we? This doesn't feel right.
This is the real world. Now fight me in it.
It's cold. Why is it so cold? I feel so...
Wait, do I not get to fight her? I don't even get to fight her. I don't even get to fight her. The blind leading the blind, free someone who doesn't want to be freed. So it takes that form of her no matter what. Okay.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Okay.
And there's that mirror again.
I kind
Why
of
is it
wanted
here?
to fight her and win. Is there an option to fight her and win? I feel like there should be. I really want there to be. Let's see if there's an option to fight her and win. Because I feel like that's way more fun. We're about to find out. Let's see, what options would lead to us getting outside but not her being immediately taken? I don't know if there is one. I don't even know if this is an outcome. I'm just curious to see it. Because I feel like I want to fight her, but I don't want to fight her here. Okay. Let's talk a bit first. I want to know what happened after you killed me. Maybe that? Not down here if you want me. That's what we chose. If you want a good fight. You want to see this? Yeah, we need some more space.
The princess
Maybe that one.
scoffs.
Maybe that one.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
Oh no, it might be the same option. Okay, we're about to find out.
You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting.
Okay.
I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Okay.
Okay, she's taken the bait. Now let's get out of here.
I think I made a mistake because there
Without
was something.
hesitation,
Oh
you
no,
turn
this
back
is the
way you
same.
came and scrap as you
Yeah,
near
this
the
looks the
end of
same to
ladder.
me.
You reach the
Let's
ledge.
see.
You don't. Locks are nothing. No.
Let's free
Your
her.
skin hums tight when you glance back at the cabin.
What is this?
It's the same.
I feel so...
Sad. Okay. You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator's gone.
I'm
I know what
begging
this
you,
is already.
Don't do this. It's different now.
You're right. Screw the mirror. We just need.
I already know what this is.
You're right. Screw the mirror. We.
What's in it? It's me. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. You are at a cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Interesting. I already know what this is, but let's, okay.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Well, we could be beyond the world. You know? Are you the princess? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
I already know what you are. What happens? Okay. This is something I was curious about. What happens if we attack the entity here? Let's... Okay, save. Wait. I wanna save. I can't save here. Oh. I can't save here, I think. Or can I? I can't save here. Oh wait, no, I can. Alright. Let's destroy or attack the entity. You will cut across the entity, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight.
Oh.
We cannot harm each other.
What happens if I destroy my body? But as it buries into the space your body, you feel nothing. And gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
No afterlife. I see. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us.
Interesting.
And that we
So it didn't
are
matter.
meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception.
I remember this already.
Bring me.
Okay, let's
She
do this.
asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Okay, I remember. The tunneling vessel. Bring the eye of the needle.
You're on a path.
I'm guessing it was called that
in
because
the
it's
woods.
I want to
at the
try
end
the
of
same
that
path
path
again,
is a
where
cabin.
she's just wants to fight.
And in
Because
the
in
basement
this,
of that
okay,
cabin is a princess.
in the second chapter, we tried to free her. What happens if we just straight up fight her?
You're here to
Let's see. Something to the cabin.
you make a the
Go.
interior blade.
Take a
You
blade.
take
Enter the
the
basement.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Maybe.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Okay.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Ah! What's going on?
Don't
Okay.
let it fool you. Great job. You gave away the element of
It's fine.
surprise.
We'll be fine.
Good luck. You walked. She's focused on the task.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought in.
She makes a don't you dare. It's fine.
Tighten our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your.
You poor thing.
You step
Okay.
forward.
Oh? No, I'm probably chained up. So,
She's on.
I think I'm not dropping the blade.
then I'm not talking to you.
Let's do it.
Doubt on a moment
this
of
is the same
distraction
one,
and
right?
hesitate. Oh, though she's unarmed. Your blade. We can.
Okay, yeah, this is the same one.
Are you serious?
No, I didn't mean to do that!
As internal bleeding sets in. You lack the princess.
This is the end.
Is this.
She plants up. She leans into it.
It's too bad.
Everything goes dark.
Damn it! The tower.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, let's... God damn it. No, no, no. I want to do that again. I know this is a route we'll eventually go to anyway, this tower one, but I like things in a particular order. Okay, fuck it. Let's do this. Actually, no, not that. Sorry. We'll instead load this one. the entity.
My
What happens now?
nothing. There is. Bring me.
And okay, maybe
Yeah, you won't.
Alright, there we go.
I'm talking about
That was my bad. I keep pressing without like reading it first.
the blade.
Got the
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly. Her voice.
Who's there?
She said, "Don't let it."
continue.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk. She's focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That is.
She's right. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Find the grip.
You ignore the trap.
You poor
You step forward.
Oh, I'm probably chained up. So,
She's unarmed.
I'm not dropping the blade.
then I'm not talking to you.
Then we slay the princess.
Doubt unfolds. A moment of distraction and Holy sh! Though she's unarmed, we can still.
Wait, we can't finish the job. Oh right. Options. Fuck. Okay. Then yeah, I guess all we have to do is we'll have to go through the tower route. Fuck it. Or what happens if we run? No.
You see the princess. She
We'll go through this
she
tower
leaps.
one.
Everything goes dark. You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
God damn it. Alright, let's see. It's called the tower. The tower, like the disaster of the tower? Oh, I'm kinda sad. Is there anything new? I don't think there's anything new.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves
broken.
to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
So in this one, I think we believe her to be much stronger than us. Okay.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Okay.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree.
Okay.
If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
I don't know about that.
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads.
I kind of want to see what. I've never
focus on
heard
saving
pledge
the
yourself to her
world.
before, so let's see what this
That's
does.
what you want. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
Beautiful.
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar
It really is a
with
tower.
a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Because we allowed her
We
to be
don't
bigger.
feel small. We are small.
Let's take the blade.
You-
And then let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks
Ooh,
open,
this is cool.
revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
Going down a spiral
still a
staircase. I hear
stone
that makes some people
If the
dizzy.
princess
I hear
lives
people
here,
find that
slaying her
dizzy.
is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear?
Whoa.
Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should
Damn,
we
calm
be
down.
worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Well,
Making your way
What else
down
is
the
there to do?
spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before
She's a
dropping to
giant
the
in this
next.
one, I'm guessing.
But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Or is she like a goddess? Oh
The
my
princess
god.
towers over you, almost glowing in the weak
Damn.
starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds
She a
her
big
wrist
woman.
to the far wall. The chain is
All I
nothing
wanna
to her.
do.
It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist
All I
her.
wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. A
The
giant
little bird
woman.
has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that
Damn.
knife again, even though you know it's... Drop it.
Yeah.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that, and yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels
Damn.
like to be in her presence.
She's gone full goddess.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
On her
Oh.
command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird.
Uh-oh.
Now, why don't we talk?
Whoa.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
Wait.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us.
Uh-oh.
There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Do you think holding shut
Uh-oh.
your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
Don't believe. Oh, okay.
Meekness, despair, but a hint of something more. A small taste of stubborn resistance. A grain in the storm of my cosmic wind. Enough to be felt, but not enough to matter.
Damn. Going pure nihilism.
And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
That's not menacing
It's
at all.
time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
I'm okay. Ooh, okay. I wonder if asking questions is going to change anything. What would you have me do?
All you have to do is break these chains.
We can pledge.
And
Alright.
set me free.
Interesting. What happened to you after I died? Yeah, what happened to you?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Okay,
There's
sorry.
an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Okay. You know what? Yeah.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Apparently.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
Uh-oh.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
That is a hell of a visual.
No, you
can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
I don't know if there's anything you can do.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
She knows about the narrator?
That's
Uh-oh.
impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are.
Whoa.
You're mine.
So this is the most powerful iteration we've met, it seems. Whoa, stop it! I didn't mean to do that.
Rise, my little bird.
What just
Without
happened?
hesitation, you are brought to your feet.
That is cool as fuck!
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed
ma'am.
to do that? All we have is a blade.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Yeah, belief takes a big, long thing in here. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
But I see the edges of the shifting mound about to take her,
What a
actually.
good disciple you are.
Damn.
Come, it's time for us to leave.
Take her hand. Oh. She has been taken. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
We'll see.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
And it will, but that's okay.
I don't want
Everything
to look
has to end eventually. I'm sorry. You approach the
Oh,
mirror.
I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small and distant as you approach. What do we look like this time? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone again. The mirror always makes them move, but you need to see what's in it. I don't think anything much changed. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are the cabin. She's huge!
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Can I ask about this adversary? Because what this thing? What is this? Oh yeah, what's the thoughts on this?
This one is Dominance. A
Dominance.
figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
I don't know if I want her to be terrifying, but we're already here.
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
I don't think she cares about me yet. I think we already asked all this last time. Ready to go back?
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
Oh. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of
I think we
that
have to bring her
path
5.
is a cabin.
I will return very
And in the
shortly.
basement of that cabin
BRB.
is a princess. You're here to
What,
slay
what have
her.
we tried and what have we not? I'm
If you
very
don't,
curious now.
It will be the end of the world.
So you say, and so I found out. But also I think I ended the world during the last ending. Okay. I want to see, because I remember that when you did the whole, like, you tried to avoid the cabin as much as possible. It made multi-cabins. Okay. I'm curious if there's something we can do.
You make a warn. She will. We're not going to ignore.
Okay. Can I turn around and leave?
The blade.
Okay, no, I can't. Fuck it. Fine, we'll do that next one. I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. Fuck it, we'll do this one without the blade. We did every single one with the blade, so let's do it without it. Okay.
Her voice soft.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's
Okay.
hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
If you, oh, I see.
You're playing a
Because
dangerous
again,
game by
she becomes
coming
what you
here
believe. So if you
unarmed.
bring the knife, it already brings up the suspicion of maybe she is dangerous. I think if we become here to save you, I think it leads to the whole damsel one, where she's just like this sweet princess that needs rescuing. So maybe I don't want to do this, and it makes me feel bad. We'll lie about wanting to save her, and then actually kill her.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Uh-oh.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come
Okay.
downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
I'm pretty sure we haven't even seen our own face, technically. Hello, princess.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the prince. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
We'll see, lady.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake.
I want to examine them, yeah. Let's get close to her.
You're only
if she's
making
okay.
this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aw, she's so sweet looking.
You're making a huge
If I didn't already
mistake.
know that you would kill me in a heartbeat.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I do not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended
seen
for
this
her to never
dialogue.
see the light of day.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
I feel so bad about
You
doing
attempt
this.
to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door.
He won't let me
You're
out.
You're here to slay the...
Uh-oh.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you...
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight
I'm
panic
sorry,
rise.
princess.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her
Okay.
teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Oh, it's the knife.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure, or we could use it to free her. You won't like...
I'm pretty sure I already know what happens if you try to free her. That's the damsel. Oh, God, I feel bad about this. Let's try it.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
That is not her back, but sure.
The wound drives
Oh,
her
that's
to
her
the
back.
ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the
I'm
end.
so sorry, princess.
You bastard.
Uh-oh.
Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you,
Whoa.
the motion ripping the blade from her back.
She can fight. Eh?
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room
Uh-oh.
and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
Uh-oh.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Sorry for lying to you.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's
Hi,
barely
Flexi.
even
How's your food?
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure.
Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Alright, lady. God damn.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now.
Yeah,
Give
no,
her
we need
everything
to.
you've got.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah,
Though
slay
your
that
nerves
bitch.
are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Give up, finish the job, run for the stairs. I don't know. This is not a outcome that we've ever had before. Huh. Fuck it. We'll see what happens if we finish the job.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me?
Mutually
What is
assured
about
destruction.
not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation.
Okay,
Can
we've
you
seen
not
this
feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, you take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop.
Damn.
Neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse
she's
on
dead.
the ground, and the princess
both die, I
collapses
guess.
beside you.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I wonder if there's another good, like, quote-unquote good outcome where you help her other than the damsel.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all.
I don't know about that.
It's over.
If you think this is it,
No.
you're sorely mistaken.
She holds grudges beyond the
One
grave.
way
Good
or
for her.
another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything,
Everything
goes,
goes dark and we die. The witch. Interesting. The witch.
You're on a path in the woods.
Is
And at the
this
end of
because
that
she
path
curses me for the
is a
past
cabin.
life?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Okay. Proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Okay. Let's proceed. Let's see what it looks like this time. Okay.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic
Ooh.
weave
I
of
thought there
knotted
were
wood
snakes
that,
for a second.
almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh, hi. That kind of surprised me. Hey Max, nice to see you. You missed two bodies being delivered to the shifting mound. How are you? You missed what was the first one? You missed something called the Eye of the Needle and then the Tower. And now we're here to the third one, chapter 2, it's called The Witch. Do I take the knife? I feel like I should take the knife, because we kind of fucking murdered her the last one. I don't think she'll take too kindly to this one.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Pretty much.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs.
Yes, the one where she
doesn't
took
have to know we have
the
it.
one where she fucking overthrew the narrator, and then the other one where she went full demon. I want to fight you.
That's not actually a bad idea.
All right, let's do it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Okay.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It
Oh, nice
shines
try.
in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Oof, that's a whoever did the writing for this is so good.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her
Okay.
voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my
Ooh.
stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Say nothing.
Silence, I see. Don't think
Oh,
I've
so she knows
forgotten
it's
about
me.
you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
My home.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion.
Yeah, the god princess
Don't
and
we
the
want
only
to hear what
princess.
everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Maybe.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Ooh.
You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room
She a goblin?
below.
Or like a gremlin.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick
Oh,
roots.
ha! Hello. That surprised me. Hi, Games Freak. Thank you so much for the raid. And hello there, Wanderers. More like a cat, I will say. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Home Grove. My name is Calcifer, or Calcifer Santelmo, a elemental of the Filipino Islands, and the Home Grove, as you have come to visit, thank you so much for being here, is a place where we tell stories. And tonight, we are telling the story of, well, Slay the Princess. Welcome, Games Freak. Thank you, Aussie Princess, so very much for the follow. Thank you, and congratulations for finding your way here. All right.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
All right, crazy lady. Let's get into it.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
Apparently, she's psychic.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Quite sure we kind of do.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
And that is how we know that the narrator is fucking lying.
Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Oh, shut up.
Is it all behind us?
No.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go
Welcome,
somewhere
Raiders.
else.
Have a
after
great one,
this.
avoiding spoilers.
My world is on the line
I
right
see.
now, so I'd appreciate it if
Well
you would
then,
take this
I
seriously
wish you good
and
luck.
slay her.
Oh, why? Oh my. Thank you for the
Let's
follow as
chat
well
her
before
up a
you have
bit
left.
First, maybe we can find
your
a
journey
middle
be
ground
blessed and may
where
you be
everyone's
safe.
happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
We will see.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Maybe a cat's got it. Ooh, I got the sense you're not happy. I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your fucking arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder.
This is very true.
And you started it.
Flex will ban everyone that gives spoilers. We love you, Flexi. We appreciate you greatly, Flexi. You are a good friend. I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. What happens if we just leave her? I didn't care for how you treated me last night. I think it might be dangerous to the world. I'm gonna attack you now. I don't know which one to choose. Look, I know this got messy. Yeah, no. You know, I want to see what happens if we try to get her on our side.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Interesting.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I don't trust you, Mr. Opportunist.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some trust. I am not giving her the knife. Is there a way to... Okay. Okay, I'm not giving her the knife. What about the chains? How do we get her out of the chains? I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I can't get you out no matter what I did anyway. How do I get you out?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No, because it's exactly what I think I would do to you.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
I don't trust that.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
Or she could literally do that, physically.
He gets it? There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
I guess I'll cut you out of there. Let's see.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
You didn't need me. I mean, I know you needed me,
the
but
whole time. That sneaky little, a woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Leave with the princess. Yeah, let's leave with the princess. Fuck it.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
She is a cat.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
I don't trust you.
Oh no,
I don't trust you.
We can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together in
it. matters, hero.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do?
bite us when we're not looking.
Those claws look pretty fucking sharp,
We're
hero.
talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
You first.
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Just go first.
No. You're the one who said you can't leave her without me, which either means I hold all the which means I hold all the cards. Yeah, no.
The
You
princess
first.
leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially. What is she doing?
Why don't you say it, Max? If it's not a spoiler, it's fine.
I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
I love the way that the voice actress decided to take this particular iteration.
Eyes on the back of her head. Does she really? No, we're fine. The princess pointedly turns her back on you and starts up the stairs. You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs.
Okay.
It's time, boys.
My bad.
Stab her in the back. Do it. Do it now. Wait, I thought we were helping her escape.
No, we're
Of
not.
course we're not. You didn't buy all that noise I was putting down, did you? I was just waiting for a moment for us to strike. She has it in for us, you know.
True. Ugh, fine.
Oh,
Bye,
you're no
bitch.
fun. But at least you get how important it is that we leave this basement at the top of the pecking order.
Ah, there it is.
Plunge the blade deep into the princess's back,
The scorpion.
driving her
It was
to her
in your
knees
nature.
amid the roots.
Achievement unlocked.
Would you look at that? No need to thank me. But, you know, please do thank me.
Of course you'd betray me the moment I turned my back on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't think you're leaving here alive, wretch.
We're both
She
dying
shoves
here.
you in return, sharp teeth clamping around your ankle as the two of you tumble down the uneven stairs in a hastening flurry of violence and loathing.
Oh,
You separate with a bone-shaking thud as you hit the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
are we both gonna die?
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are,
We have
cackling
become
derisively
paraplegic.
as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks.
No
I
shit!
don't like having a broken back.
Did you really think you could stab me in the back without suffering the consequences? Fool, 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 you're such a ridiculous fool.
I see why this round is called Witch. They gave her that, like, classic witch cadence. We were never going to get up those stairs, were we? No.
The princess lets out a mocking laugh.
Of course not. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. If I had the chance, I would have locked you down in this basement. It would have been funny, even if it meant I couldn't leave. I really, truly detest you.
At least we can all agree that it was a good idea to make her go first.
Only she dies with us.
How? Well, she was going to betray us, wasn't she? And we struck first. Our back is broken.
Why did I stab her? Because I feel like, because in the first iteration, I already stabbed her in the back after lying that I would save her. I feel like going full in on a particular choice is a good idea, and then exploring the variations from there.
But we gave it our all. No regrets. Besides, she's got to have it as bad as us, right?
Because we are
Princess's
exploring
body
almost
twitches as she
every
tries to
option
get
we're
up.
trying, okay?
Oh, so
Hello
she
there.
does have it as bad
Oh,
as
hello
us.
there. Hey, Nom Nom, nice to see you. Welcome.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Isn't it funny?
She eyes you with intensity,
silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your
We're
battered
both
form.
dying here.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how
This
long
is
it'll
our
take.
third dead body.
Maybe I'll get to
Or our
watch the
third
worms lick
vessel
your
to deliver
bones
to
clean.
the lady. You can't say everything on story mode. I know you can't. I already looked that up.
Is that
Regardless,
really what's
though.
going to happen now? Hello? Are you still there?
The narrator's gone. He does not respond.
I think he's gone.
He is gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
The shifting mound.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Ooh. What we're trying to do basically is avoid any of the endings we've already done. And so far we've done that. We've avoided any of the endings and bodies that we've done before.
She's gone. And is that
Okay. Approach the mirror.
this? If
Alright. What do we look like? We've withered. Same thing. We've seen it before. Let's see. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Hey, Shifting Mound. How you doing?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look
Doing
at any
just fine,
one is
Nom Nom.
to
What about
shift
you?
them
Almost
all into
stuff.
something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again.
I am aware,
All
Max.
of
Don't
me
worry.
is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What do you think about this vessel? Wait. Yeah, what do you think of this one?
This one is hope, marred by bitterness. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous and weathered heart.
No, we
Do
did
not
betray her
mourn
twice.
her. She is finally on the other side.
Okay. Ready to go back?
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Alright, so. An untrusting vessel. Bring the witch to her. So that was the
You're
witch.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here.
I'm gonna try something that we didn't do last time. I'm going to turn around and leave.
Seriously?
We've done this before. Away from the cabin.
Good. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And then, oh, yeah, I remember
That's
this. Leave.
When I said and, last I checked, you're part of everyone
Okay.
too, but fine. You turn around and...
We leave.
Oh, would you look... There's always a
Okay,
choice.
we're
Let me
leaving
tell you,
again.
and here, at first, it's... But as you
I
focus on
remember
your
this.
skin every... Wait, but you're too stubborn. You've doomed us all. You lose track of just how long you spend...
Chapter 2, The Stranger. See, this is what I was talking about. The last time we did the... we did The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that
But I don't remember
is a
where
cabin.
it went.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Like, I don't remember how far it went afterwards. I'm glad to hear that you did The Stranger. I did The Stranger as far as this chapter, but I think I don't remember if we did anything else after. We're about to find out.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. What happens if I keep... Oh no, this is what I did last time. I stayed in the woods forever. Now let's try to actually go to the cabin. I think I stayed in the woods forever the last time. And then, yeah. Let's go to this one this time.
A warning. She will lie.
if we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Ignore him.
Hello,
He's just being
Contrarian.
difficult
Nice
for the
to see you
sake of
again.
it.
Oh, you're at the lake. That's beautiful. That's good to know. Enjoying nature. You have signal at the lake.
Let's keep an open mind.
Keep an eye out in the woods if you're around a wooded area. Keep an eye out for blue fires in the woods, eh?
The cabin interior
Whoa,
is
what
wrong.
the fuck?
A confusing patchwork of many
Stone,
cabin interiors,
wood,
all
glass.
projected across what's almost the same space.
The fuck?
But it's all shifted. An inch here, a
What
foot
the
there,
fuck?
such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
What the fuck? Huh. Does it
The
matter
only
what we...
furniture of note is a
Okay.
plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature.
Alright.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Nothing is hotter than the northeast of Brazil. I will fight you on that about the Southeast Asia. I'll fight you on that for Southeast Asia.
The blade is
Yes,
your
the entire
implement.
world is currently heating
You'll
up to a
need it
point
if
of
you want to do this
unbearability.
right.
And yet humans still continue to do the things they do.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife.
Okay.
Have you seen this place? I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with... You can't just say that.
Everything here feels wrong.
My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. But if you're going to
101
slay
degrees for the
her,
strange guys. You mean the
cannot let
Americans?
fear creep into your heart. You...
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we
Lose
ourselves?
ourselves. Yeah, what is that?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
I see roots, I see rock, I see wood,
How?
stones,
Even if we closed our eyes, you're
bricks.
constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Yeah, no, the 40s, yeah, it happens here too.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept
Be a
it and
corpse.
go with the flow.
I sincerely
it really
hope
isn't
that.
hard.
We enjoy your presence here.
Okay, I'm fine.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Yeah, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the...
Okay, fine, you took the knife.
Then how are we supposed to...
The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
It really
What the
doesn't
fuck are
matter
you
how
talking
you hold the
about?
blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Does it matter?
You
Let's
switch your grip
change
on the
it.
blade. Congratulations.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
What a weirdo, bro.
Okay, fine. It really doesn't matter. Just get on.
Yeah, let's throw the blade out the window. I wonder if I'm agreeing with this weirdo. I mean, yeah, fuck it, let's...
Yes! Do it!
Yeet!
Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass
Why did
showering the cabin
both of the
as
windows
your
shatter?
weapon flies out into the night.
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends? Oh well. If the princess wasn't going to
Look
do
at my
it,
mouse
then
icon.
death of
There
the
is no
universe
mouse
was going
icon.
to come.
Okay, we can try, but there's no mouse icon. Hold on. Hup. I will take a look at the mouse icon if it's really fucking worth it, but the issue is I can't switch it back without... Alright, hold on. It's the hand. There's not really anything else about it other than the hand. What are you asking me to do, Max? Because there's nothing that's happening that I see anything special of? It's not worth it? Is it the thing where it moves? Because if that's what you want, it's this what you're looking for, I can do that. I can. But nothing else much.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Oh, it's okay.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
Oh, shut it. Let's just enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks
Whoa,
open,
that is
revealing
cool.
a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here
What
seems
the
to
heck?
belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Whoa.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible
What
quality
is
that
this
comes from the blending
place?
together
This is
of
cool
every
as
scent
fuck.
there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I don't know about that, narrator.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Whoa.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be
What
such
the
a
fuck?
baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong.
This feels like a trap, actually, yes.
Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Damn, you're just an asshole. I like that. Harsh staircase, center staircase, soft staircase. I'm guessing this is personality of the princess. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. Yeah, no, it's this one.
You step to the right. The path feels soft,
Soft?
and reassuring against
Like
your
pillars?
feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one
What
step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for
It's
you.
an escalator.
You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in.
Ooh.
First, it's
They
like a
do
lovely
become
plush
pillows.
carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
Jonathan Sims was such a great choice for this.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Oh, they're becoming, like, it's becoming less and less detailed.
Time disappears,
Whoa.
and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Oh, this is cool.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish,
It's becoming less and less
until the
detailed.
only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination.
What the fuck is
Consumption
happening?
and betrayal. Skepticism and blind devotion.
Chains,
Rivalry and
hair,
submission. Terror
nails.
and longing. Pain and unfamiliarity. And at the
Flesh
heart of
and
it all,
bone. There's
an
what the
emotion
hell?
that can only be described as... What the hell was
Whoa!
that?
What the
happened to
fuck?
us? I feel so strange. Like
What
I'm
the fuck is
fundamentally
happening?
different, but
This is cool
also
as fuck.
still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness,
This is...
watches you impatiently from the
Okay.
other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Bro, I don't know what we're doing down here
You're
right now.
here to...
He's just being an ass, we remember. She seems normal. Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't
That's
realize I was
okay.
here.
Sometimes I forget where I am too.
Oh, she sounds timid?
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
Interesting.
She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
How strange. So, why are
What?
you here?
The fuck?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her.
Ooh, the many
There's now
universes I
another.
see. This is cool.
do
I know
that?
you're saying it's creepy, but this is
I
cool.
don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Her expression changes with each iteration, it
Have you
seems.
been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin.
We just turned around and left until... He started to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever.
Oh.
And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done.
I do love things like
isn't it?
this. The exploration of multiple universes as well as outcomes.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
Because it seems like we've
It's not already too
fractured
late.
something?
You have
Like
a
we've
job to do here,
splintered
and you
reality
need to do it
in a way.
now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I'm actually curious if we can do that, yes. What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess.
Oh. Oh wait, she's not multiplying. Okay. There's more
I
of
don't
you
know
now.
what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we?
This one's
There's no way
sad.
out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Ooh.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again.
What's this one on
I
the
don't
right?
like where this is going.
Looks angry?
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Let's see how many
would
we can
even
make
do
though.
that? Where
That'd be
would
kinda
we
fun.
start? Could always start by retrieving the blade. The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it. Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us.
Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestion.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Okay.
Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Do you know why
I
you're
don't
here?
know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know.
The sad one.
You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already.
Have we met that
way or
one
another,
princess, the
just
sad
do
one?
It. Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the
Interesting.
second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Whoa.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her.
This is cool as fuck.
Take a deep breath and focus up.
Well,
You can
we'll
do
see
this.
if we're going to kill princesses today, Moosey. We might be freeing her, we might be killing her, she might be killing us. We'll see.
But how do we decide
So far,
what
we've
to
killed
do?
like 3,
Can there
4?
even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly
we
been
can save
part
the
of
nice
the reason
one.
this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is
okay.
slaying her.
Quick thing that I'm pointing out. I think this is true, I could be wrong. Listening to the music closer, it seems like for every single path that you're on, there's a particular like theme of music. Just like with the imagery as well as the princesses herself, the music has been mixed together. Several of the tracks have been mixed together. This is cool.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell,
Do
and it's
all of
only
it.
getting worse.
Oh, I can't choose. Okay, I can't choose an option. It says I can't choose an option. The only option I choose is to choose all of them.
Wait, that's not right.
Well, apparently it's all I can do.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
All at once.
You can feel yourself
Everything everywhere all at
rupture.
once. Every
The room
princess, every
spins, your
dungeon, all at
perception
once.
multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Good luck, Nana. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You
whoa,
find
whoa.
the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
What the fuck? This is so cool.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything
Whoa, she's
witty to
merging.
say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever.
What the fuck?
The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh,
falls apart. I think he's gone.
he's gone.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit.
Whoa, that's disturbing looking.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
I see why you're called the stranger. You have no face. Not technically. Not a real one.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Yeah, no, those assholes are always telling you like, oh, what are you gonna do about it? Gas them up. Like, those are always trying to gas you up and ruin your life. They never know that, they never realize that their stuff has consequences.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Fuck.
Please.
I'm sorry. I'll do my best. But it's not going to matter. You'll never know if she hears your reply. The illusion of choice. When everything is possible, nothing is. That is true. She's gone.
She's gone. And is that a...
Okay, that's that.
This... Yeah, don't look at it.
Let's see what we got. Thus. Unraveled. So it's the same set of like unraveled, withered, grown, things like that. Let's see her. Or them. Hello.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Why aren't we?
Do you know what we'll find out there? There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people.
Oh, we've heard these before. What do you think about this one?
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and
No,
walls.
we know that. Of course
They're
we know
stretched
it,
into
but
a
sometimes
shape
we
not
forget
unlike
it
me,
because the
but it
consequences
is a
aren't
shape
right in
they
front of
cannot
us.
hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know
It's so much
themselves.
easier to do these things when the consequences are apart from us, you know? The consequences don't happen to us, they happen to other people. Oh, we're here near one.
You have already chosen.
Okay. There is no waiting forever. I already know about that. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Okay,
I
so
will
we're
be
one
here,
last vessel in.
waiting for you.
This is number 4 then. Okay, we have one last vessel to go to send to her. I don't know. Bring the stranger to her. I don't know what to give to her at
You're
this
on
point.
a path in the woods.
Like, I don't know
And at the
what
end
I've
of that
given to her at
path
this point.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yes.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, alright then. I don't know. Okay. If you hide the body well enough. Okay. Finally continue the cabin. I don't know how we're gonna get
You
another
make your
one.
way up the short path to the cabin. You'll
This would be
find
kind of
the
cool if there
princess within.
really was this many endings. I just don't know.
A
okay.
warning before you go any further.
Let's try not bringing the blade at all.
She will
Just talking to
lie,
her. I
she
wonder
will
if this will
cheat,
lead to damsel. I
and
hope
she
it
will do
doesn't.
everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You know what? I'll ask, because I'm scared of accidentally repeating something. Max, tell me, is there... Yeah, no, is there a path or a way I have not taken yet? I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. Because I'm curious, right? I don't want to accidentally do something that we've already done. I think the game is good about that, but then I went through some options earlier that looked really familiar. I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean... Because I noticed there were princesses that got taken even before I reached chapter 3. I don't mind whatever path we've seen before, if we've seen it, so long as we get to a new body being given to the shifting mount. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because I know there's a lot. I'm trying not to look up spoilers, but I looked up enough to know how to get there, just not what happens when you get there. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to accidentally spoil for myself. I'm enjoying unraveling all of this. Okay, hit me with it. What is it? And this better not be a trick, I swear to God. The witch prince? So you want me to stab her in the back the first time? Wait, how do we get to the witch? Can you give me like a way to get to the witch? How do we get to the witch then? You're gonna have to give me some instructions here, dog. Because the last time the way we got to the witch was by stabbing her in the back. I'm asking you how we, you know, avoid that this time. Because you seem to know it well. We'll see, you know? I'm curious. Just a stab and a half? What do you mean? Don't stab. Oh, so okay, do the same things but don't stab her in chapter 2. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this correctly. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are up the blade.
We go straight to the basement if I remember correctly.
Her voice is don't.
Do we lie to her in this one? Or do we... I don't know. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and she's beautiful. I am begging.
Hi.
Okay.
You're only making this.
Thank you.
You're making no. You did walk up to their large
Okay.
and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have...
Doubtful.
Alright.
Okay.
I think this is what I did
You
last
attempt
time. But yeah, no, it locked up.
You make it easier for.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight.
If I could just get out of...
She barely
Oh,
hesitates
jeez.
before
All right.
raising her as she rips her flesh from her bone. It's or you
There
won't
it is. I think this is where we stab her. I'm so sorry.
without the wound. Okay. The princess pushes wounded, but
You've made a...
I thought
Okay, this is the
don't
same-
waver
this is
as
the
you
same
ready your
outcome.
blade, your knife, forget. Though
Same
your nerve, you
princess.
see, we
Same
can.
one. I think we don't give up. Oh yeah, no, we have to... I don't think we give up. We'll keep fighting. No, wait, it's not giving me the option. I either have to give up or run. Yeah,
The
let's try
princess
this one.
is still chained to the. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever. You rush up the stairs and dive
Okay.
past the threshold. Okay. You settle in again. It isn't long before you.
I know you're still there.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door I'll hold for
I feel like this is different.
When I get out of here, you don't know.
It. No.
Bang on the door.
Do you think a couple of cuts is enough to do me in?
You put the princess's
feels
threats out of
different.
your mind as best you can and huddle up
I don't think I
against
could
the
have
wall.
chosen it at all.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful
Yeah, no, I
basement.
remember what this is. This is like the one where she turns into a ghost.
You try and stumble to your It isn't all at once. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
So help.
She steps closer.
I've seen this one.
Maybe. What a shame.
Your lungs.
I'd say better luck next time.
It can't be. Everything goes dark.
I think I remember this. The nightmare. Yeah. This is something we did the last time. Whoa! You should not have stabbed her.
You're on
You
a
didn't
path
give me
in the
instructions!
woods. And at the end of that path
Unfortunate.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Well, I don't know what to do. And I don't think we can go back either. Too bad. So sad. So in the last nightmare playthrough, I think the one that I delivered to her was the one... I don't know if there's a difference. I know that the one I delivered to her is the one with like a mask. Yeah, it had a cracked mask face. But I'm not sure... Ugh, man, I won't be able to tell you what's different and what's not. Is there a way to, like, subvert the one in the pit? The one in the... I'm not sure, actually. I think what I got was the moment of clarity? Question mark. I think that's the one I got. Moment of clarity. You know, I'm gonna check my achievements right now. There's an achievement for each one. Let's check. Let's see what I got. How the fuck do I check my achievements again? Wait, how do I check my achievements again? God damn! There we go. Okay, let's see. Untrusting vessel, obedient servant, on the path of the woods, arse. Okay. Long quiet, poison of the mind, unravel, romantic haze. Yeah, no, I got her the moment of clarity. That's what I gave her, the moment of clarity. I checked the things and... So yeah, I think I got her the one in the pit. So, how do we deviate from that? This time, instructions. Because I can't wait for each, like, step. Because I don't think that's a good idea. Oh boy, this is getting more complicated than we thought, eh? Give me a second. Oh, you're looking up a guide. Alright. Oh, we don't want to fuck this up. As much as we don't want to, like, rely on any kind of guide, we also don't want to... We've already finished this, to be fair, so... Cry about it, I guess. Whoops. Silence! Okay. Okie dokie. What's its name? Moment of Clarity is the one I gave her. Nightmare? Yes, Max, what's up? What is the O for? You can get the nightmare? Okay, how do we get her? How do we get her? How do we get that nightmare, friend? I think you already have seen this princess. There will nothing be new. I don't know, cause it's okay if I've seen her. It just matters that the shifting mound gets this one. I kind of want to see what the shifting mound says about her regardless, you know? I think, is there a princess I haven't seen? I don't know. We'll see. You know what? Fuck it. Go there and help her with everything she asks. All right, if you say so.
You're here.
Go to the cabin then.
Oh, she will. I don't think.
Let's go.
The
Oh,
interior
I remember
of the cabin
this.
is plain. The blade is your implement.
Do we take the knife?
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourself. So
Yeah, we've seen this. Did we take the knife? Did we even take the knife? You can't kill her? Yeah, she's a ghost if I remember correctly. Let's go.
oh, we should have taken the.
Oh, it's
You
fine.
cross over the more eye. The air. Her cruel.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Come back. You really don't remember.
Okay, we've seen all this. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stair. She could be anywhere. You know I'm. We're going to die down here.
I remember
Want
this.
to
The
die
paranoid,
again?
I think he started chanting this like heart, lungs, liver thing.
I want to give it to.
Okay, we'll go right.
You turn a faint.
There you are.
As the
Hi,
princess
princess.
approaches your arm. This
It's almost like.
there. What did you?
I wonder how.
Your vision cut. Heart.
Yeah, here we go. Lungs, liver, nerves.
Your lungs.
I
will fall
remember
in at
this.
death. What are you doing? I'm. And then okay. You sure you have? Yes, I'm. Heart. Again, your eyes shoot open.
Can't decide what you want to do.
Ooh,
can
this
you?
is fucky.
Oh well. Step.
She isn't attacking us. The why does. And how we. That isn't mine. Doesn't matter. Then you should. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Remain with your nightmare.
Lungs. Liver.
I don't think we did the one where we left with her.
Heart. What?
I knew you'd come around.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and... do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
Honestly, it just might. I'm not gonna stab her. I didn't take the knife.
Shit. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and
I'm not making you do shit. You can leave if you want.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it.
She's a ghost. We can stab her if we tried.
But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
Well, he can. At some point, he walked out.
At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Very true.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
What happens if I just fell?
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you.
Whoa.
There is nothing there. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction,
Cool.
watching you with dead eyes as the way out creeps
I've never seen this
open.
before. This outcome.
Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet. There's no harm in us having a weapon.
Stop
All it does is
talking.
give us
Save
more
us. Stay us
options.
alive. Keep us alive.
Are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness
Hero,
on the
come
floor
on,
of the
man.
cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I?
Sorry, Barry.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
There we go.
The
Back with
rape?
me where you belong.
I think.
I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite
Pretty sure I
me.
did.
Liver,
It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters,
We won't need this where we're
Yeah,
going.
we've not done this
The
before.
princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you.
Whoa.
It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back.
No, we're not.
I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch
See, I
hand
told
the
you, he can
world
just
turn
walk
on a
out.
silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
Step into the world.
The doorknob
See, I've never
twists
done
in
this
your
before. I got
hand,
an achievement. Let your
revealing
terrors
the
loose
forested
upon the
path
world.
beyond the cabin.
You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually delivered everyone.
Oh, narrator, we'll be fine.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's
Not really.
so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Sorry, lady. Princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror?
We approach the mirror. Doom and gloom for everyone.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
Well, rip, I guess. Let's see what we got. Nothing. We are nothing. There he is. There's our boy. Faint figure, veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions. We've done this before.
You were either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. This is worse, but you still have an opportunity to save the world. You can still slay her.
Oof. Okay, I think we mostly asked everything that was here at the top, so we'll start from the bottom this time.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Interesting.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Like I said, this isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay, so before we continue any further, I am aware that even here, once you meet the shifting mound in its final form, there are choices. The one choice that we made is the one where we really killed her for real. And then we became God, or we became the God we always were, spread our wings, broke this reality, and explored out into the cosmos. We went full Lovecraft, essentially. I don't know how we're going to get to the other endings, to be honest. Okay, you know what, let's see. Let's see. Going down. The people out there, do they know?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Okay. How am I supposed to destroy an abstract construct?
With some amount of difficulty.
Thanks.
But you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
It can be normal, eh? Let's see. If you're not me, then what are you?
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay. How did you die? Yeah, how did you die?
I killed myself.
Oh.
It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
Okay. Interesting. What were we shaped
Cycle
from?
of life and death. The endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
Okay. Every time I ask you something, a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
It's okay, I already know all the rest, I think. Let's go. I've heard enough. I already know what I am. I know what the long quiet is. I am the long quiet. A vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for me to wake. All of this is me. You already know what you are. I already did this. Terrifying vessel, bring the nightmare to her. Okay, I've brought her the nightmare. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh, still cool the second time around. Still so cool. Look at her in all her glory.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yes. Hello, princess.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
What? Ooh! If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Actually.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
I think, yeah, I got the White Ghost Princess. I'm pretty sure I did.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
No, I don't want to fight you! I don't want to fight you! Wait! I don't want to fight you!
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection, but losing a body is contained within having a body.
Dang, I didn't want to fight you.
Status
Okay.
is contained within having status.
Did I fuck up?
Being known is
Did I fuck
contained
up?
within being conscious. It is in the nature of all, but when the ceaseless impermanence of all things, we took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown. And through that, you feared nothing.
Too bad. I won't engage in violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
Okay.
My masses mob you. There is no beginning to them, and there is no end.
And there is no
There's only
end.
the flood of
There is
bodies.
only the flood
In
of
every moment you hold
bodies.
every possible
Every
sensation at
moment
once,
you
and
hold
then you
every
hold them all
possible
again.
sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Can I? Oh, surrender. It doesn't matter how I feel. Death, suffering, and oblivion shouldn't fall on others. If we were able to transcend death, then we are responsible for those it holds captive. As gods? Apparently.
The echo saw horrors because his eyes were closed. The majesty of being extends beyond any single perspective. A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance,
This one's the
revolving
witch.
and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
Interesting.
But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break
Hello,
the
witch.
other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Suffering born in delusion is still suffering, yes. It doesn't matter what we are now. We hurt each other and we shouldn't have done that. We cannot let the world be spun out of that pain, yes. I agree with that, actually.
Suffering is born of their own delusion.
What's this next one? Ah, yes, the tower.
A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark.
Yeah, I will. We'll go through one more five body delivery.
When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
You reject the suffering of material reality, and yet you cling to its framework for meaning. We can be better than this.
I reject the narrow view of impermanence. I cling to nothing. There is no better us for us to be than us. We are reality itself.
Last one.
Crush you. I bleed you.
The adversary.
I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run and you run far, and the flesh I hurl at you is answered by the empty air of a place I'd never been. Cold and lonely, but also true. I didn't know what to make of my freedom then, but I know what to make of it now. You challenged me, and by challenging me, you gave me purpose. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
You claim your destruction would steal meaning from existence, but if my action can make existence worse, then there must be actions that can make it better. Perfection implies finality, and nothing is final.
There has never been finality. There is only the unending transformation of my multitudes. But to destroy me is to bring everything to a stop. It is only then that you will have an ending, and that ending is nothingness.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are.
We can leave this prison together.
I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand, but if you keep dismissing mine, if you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now,
Whoa!
you don't have to do it alone.
Hey, boys, man, welcome back.
I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. Seems like you've been doing all right on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence.
You still need to get the adversary? Oh, okay.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
No. I can do this out here on my own.
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
Oh, shit. I think I accidentally went through the same ending I did.
And here we are. Do you...
No, I'll take it.
That's probably for the best. The stairs.
I don't want to kill her, though.
Do you remember?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet?
It sounded just like... And down we go.
I don't
We
want to
shouldn't
kill her
keep
this
her
time.
waiting.
Last time we killed her.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I don't want to kill you.
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
What are we going to do?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
Okay.
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
Yes, Max. Yeah, no, I'm too fast. Yeah, there's a 10-second delay.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that?
It's not what I want. Is there any other way? You know what? Let's read through every option. Would resetting it do anything to them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to suffer and die? I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. We're talking about this right now. How do we know we haven't done this? We already asked that question. This isn't fair. I don't want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Okay. Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
So she can kill me. That's one thing we can do. It seems like she can kill me. I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that.
Oof, my bad.
Maybe next time.
I don't know what I did last time, if I agreed to her plan or if I slayed her, like, on my own. I think I did this, okay, let's do it, I believe in us. The two things? What two things? Which two things? I remember I got the one where he turns into a big bird and explores the cosmos. I'm just not sure if it was born out of agree to her plan or slay the princess. I can't quite remember. I do hope you forgive me for that. What did I do? Man, I maybe should have looked into the archives. Okay, I will slow down this next one, because I was so used to seeing stuff I'd already seen before that I really kept, like, pressing. My bad. You killed her, got the final, load the game, and let her kill you. You killed her, got the final. Did we? Did we? Doesn't seem like it. I don't think so. I can't tell, actually. See the autosave? Yeah, I think we're too late. Alright. I don't think there's anything else we can do, right? Okay. In the first one, I think I definitely agreed to her plan. I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always
Oh
loved
yeah,
you.
no, I chose the other
And I wish
option.
you nothing but the best.
Where I agreed to her plan. Princess is gone. All you have left is your small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of each other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself, but the world hasn't ended.
She's
Things continue
gone.
on.
And I don't think she's coming back. Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's...
Okay. You leave the basement, then the stairs, and then you leave the cabin.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there is even more to see beyond this place. Set yourself free. Yeah, no, we've done this before. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides. But it does not
He's
yield.
gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Yeah, I remember this.
It's finally over.
I knew.
Abs. Well, boy, it's good to be back. Yeah. We can do that.
All right. Okay, so two things. One, I am now going to look at a guide. I am now actually going to look at a guide to see what we have not or have gone through, or at least a list. I'm not going to look at the full guide, like step by step, just that says what's happening. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at what we have. Oh, that's fucking cold, dude. Okay, so taking a look at the things that we have, I'm looking at the achievements list right now. Our benchmarks in our story, yes? I'm looking at our benchmarks. The things we have given Har, and maybe you can make a list of this. The Razor. Okay. The Wraith. We've given the Razor, we've given the Wraith. Moments of Clarity. The Damsel. The Prisoner. The Eye of the Needle. The Tower. The Witch. The Stranger. And the Nightmare. That's what we've given to her. The Beast, I did not get the Beast. I did not get the Beast. According to this, I also did not get something called the Den. Okay. Okay. Get the Beast. Let's see how we get the Beast. Let's take a look. Let's try not to be a little too hasty on this one. Okay. Ooh, interesting. So we have to betray her. Interesting. Okay. Huh. So yeah, we're trying to get at the beast, the den. I think something called the wild. Okay, the beast, the den, the wild. Oh boy. What haven't we gotten? Okay, we're going for the apotheosis. Yeah, we're going for the apotheosis, the beast, the den, the fear. Okay, we need a list. I'm grabbing some charcoal and a wood slate. Just to make sure we remember all this, alright? Apotheosis. The den. But some of these seem to be consequent of each other, meaning that if once you get one, you can't get the other, because the beast... Yeah, no, it seems like you can only get the den if you get the beast. So if you get the beast eaten, you can't proceed to the den. So the fury... The gray, which we haven't done. Yeah, the gray has not been done. I think the specter? Yeah, we haven't done the specter. The one that you said is like a favorite to yours, the one that I accidentally didn't do during the witch, might be a good one to do. And then there's one called the thorn. The wild. The specter, okay. Apparently the gray has 2 paths? Alright. Prawn, all the chapter 2 princesses. The beast is the only one you didn't have seen. Oh, so the okay, yeah. Let's do the beast first then. We'll do the beast first. So first we go up to our princess, apparently. Unarmed. New game.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning.
Okay.
She will lie. We're not going to go through. Ignore.
Right, let's see. Beast. We'll do the beast first, hopefully.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay. Alright.
The blade is your implement.
Let's enter the basement without it. I think is the correct way to do
The door
this.
to the basement creaks open. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I think... I don't know... Yeah. I don't know if we're supposed to lie to her, or if we're supposed to, like, go down there with the intention and then kill her. This is getting a little complicated, so whoopsie dipsy. Okay. I at least hope this is correct, but we could be wrong. Okay. Okay. Don't lie. All right, don't lie. Okay, okay, okay. Don't lie. Got it. Got it. Whew. All right. Continue. We'll continue down the
Good.
stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Okay, fine. There she is.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
We're gonna try. Let's examine them. I think that's the right thing to do.
More difficult.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Okay.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I do
Maybe
not.
it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Then I'm gonna check upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out. Is someone else here?
Okay.
You try the.
Okay. And then return to the bottom.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, I hope this is correct.
This would have been so much easier. If easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Okay.
Look at them.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh boy.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
After the narrator, we'll throw the blade. You get that. And then you stab her. All right. We'll get it.
It's the blade from upstairs. Or we could use you won't like.
Yes. We will try to stab her. Okay. Just to be sure, you want me to stab her right now. Okay? Just to be sure. We are going to stab this woman. Ready? Confirm that I'm going to be stabbing this lady. Okay? Must confirm if I may stab lady. Yes? Got it. Great. Let's stab the lady.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Well, no, I didn't technically lie.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
So do we fight her or do we give up? Because the last time I remember we gave up, she turned into the tower. Okay.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
Okay.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she
Oh,
lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
So
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Okay.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Which one is this? Running will turn her into the nightmare. Finishing the job, I don't know what it does. I think it turns her into the witch. As for giving up, I don't know what this does. I could be wrong. Confirm, Maxi. Finish the job? Okay, if you say so. If you're wrong, well, fuck it.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here. Excuse me?
Let's get her.
What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
All right, then. Huh. Okay. So we have to, according to this, many of the choices we choose will either lead us to the wild or the den. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to get the beast itself. How the fuck? Trying to get the beast and the beast alone. We can try for the den and the other things later. So how without accidentally going onto the other paths? Just continue. Okie dokie. That says the witch, Max! That says the witch.
On a path in the woods. And at the end of that
You
path
led me wrong,
cabin.
dog. That's the witch.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, then. Alright, let's see what you sent, alright? Okay, the beast. Lie to the princess. The beast says we're supposed to lie to her, talk to the princess, and then after speaking with her, go back upstairs for the blade, give up while fighting. You have to give up. You have to give up. The beast, it says on the beast part that we have to give up, not fight, keep fighting. Whoopsie dupsies. Alright then, so I guess we're going down the witch path instead. What paths deviate from the witch? I think there's two, right? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you showed me, you said there was a path I could go through that would lead to, like, another. If we can't do this, we'll do the other one, you know? So, let's... There's nothing we can do about it. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it, so we'll keep moving. You're gonna kill fire? Stop trying to kill fire! He's just trying to have a good time. So what are we getting? This is called the wild, right? After the witch? How do we get to the wild? How do we, or, because I know the thorn is also possible, and the thorn happens if you give her the blade. How does the wild happen? It doesn't matter if you have the blade or not. Okay.
You're
Let's not
here
take it
to
with us
slay
regardless,
her.
because last time we took it with us.
If you don't, it...
Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will... Don't... The interior
Yeah,
of the
this looks
cabin is a
familiar.
mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's enter the basement
No
without it.
blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll
see.
always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
We'll see.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
This time go in first. You go first in the stairs. Well, I'm here at the stairs.
Starlight from the cabin windows behind you
What's next,
can
Max?
barely penetrate the gloom
Be careful
here,
this time.
only illuminating the edges of an opening below. The air smells of dirt,
Dirt
and
and
copper.
copper.
It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Let's see.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Do
Oh,
you want to
God.
hear what everyone has to say? You need to stop. Fine.
We've already done
fine.
this.
You're the boss.
No way, me here.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
What's up?
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and
Oh, I go
glaring
first,
from amid
okay.
the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
Jesus Christ.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time?
He doesn't.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
We'll see.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to...
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Let's talk. I'm unarmed. Let's do this one.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Interesting.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually benefit. Do you know what?
Okay. Yes, Max. God damn it, man! Come on! We're fucking real. So what are we gonna do now? Okay.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Fuck it.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She
Leave
knows
her
how
in the
to hold her
basement?
cards
Alright,
close to
if you
her
say so.
chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Fine, we're gonna leave her in the basement, okay? Bye.
Very pragmatic. That is why you're in charge.
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then. Run. Tuck your tail between your legs and scamper away. You might be able to escape me, but you can't escape from what you are and what you've done. If I don't take you, the wilds will.
You turn to leave, but as you do, there's a
there we
deep
go.
guttural groan, seemingly uttered by the walls themselves, followed by the creak of wood being stretched beyond its limits. The cabin starts to get smaller.
What the hell is going on? We're getting out of here and saving our skins. That's what's going on.
Wow.
As the roots that make up the walls
Playing
of the
it
cramped
safe, leave a
basement
suspicious
tent
character in the
close
basement
around you,
achievement.
Instinct kicks in, and you bolt upstairs. The steps are uneven and lively, creaking as they expand out of the dirt floor, the stairway growing smaller and smaller
It's
as you
fine, we
dart
can
up
both die.
towards the
Apparently we're
light.
gonna go through the wilds anyway.
You manage to squeeze through the door just as the entrance seals itself shut behind you. The cabin is smaller than it was before, and it's getting even smaller.
It's gonna crush both
and
of us.
Smaller.
That's fine. We'll just leave.
I'm sure you'd like to do that. But unfortunately, there is no longer a front door. The roots have already closed over the only possible exit. What little light peeks through the holes that were once windows is growing weaker as the cabin continues to close in on itself. Shit. What do we do? As your mind races for an answer, you hear the princess's voice crackle up the stairs.
Do you hear that, you loathsome thing? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Ooh. Do we... Okay.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to hear it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you were tasked to slay her, and why you shouldn't have left her in the basement. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction. The roots grow ever closer.
We know. We can see them.
But we are animals. We are. You're nothing but fear and instinct, and that's all I am, too. We don't have to make things better. We can't make things better. We're just meant to chase each other in the dark until one of us catches the other.
You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cabin. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time.
We're gonna die here.
Shit. What do we do? What do we do?
I could, but as I already made it so clear, I don't want to.
Well, we're dying.
You slump to the floor as the roots continue to expand into the cabin.
Ugh, we're never gonna make something of ourselves with that attitude. At least she isn't gonna make something of herself either.
At first it's almost gentle, your body being lifted delicately off the ground as the floor shifts beneath you. But the cradle of the growing root starts to feel suffocating, then unbearably tight. Then that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones.
This is brutal.
Pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living cabin.
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature. Know as you die that you are hated. I hate you, and I'm glad to die horribly if it means you die with me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unfathomable.
Jesus
You can't
Christ,
breathe,
man.
your
That
vision
is some
swimming
hate.
with red, your head pounding with trapped blood. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Jesus Christ. The wild. Hey, there we go. The wild. Whoa.
We are a path in the woods.
Whoa.
We
What is
have
this?
no beginning, and we have no end. But something.
Okay, real quick, before you continue, dear princess, we're just gonna save right here. Yeah, we're gonna overwrite that save.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the
Thanks, Maxie.
places they
See you in a bit.
need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
Well,
That's not... That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Why does he want to know? I don't mind where we are right now. It's rather nice. I can hear what everyone is thinking.
There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried leaving her in the basement, but she made the cabin come to life, and it crushed both of us into a fine paste.
Oh,
and now we're here, existing.
Well.
And for what it's worth, I'm with him. This is nice.
It's certainly calming.
A fitting end. I'm sorry if it
to be one with the wild.
But doesn't this make it all seem so small?
Okay. What is this, dear?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
Okay. So there's apparently, 2 options.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be.
Interesting.
Can't you feel it?
This is almost like a glimpse of the godhood. This thing watching us, what is he? Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being this. Why are you being nice to me? Don't you hate me? Don't we hate each other? I can feel the pressure in the outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do? This is how we're supposed to be, but what do we do? Whatever we are right now is an abomination, and I want out. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, you, narrator, how do I stop her? Do nothing. Let's explore.
I'm not watching you. I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other.
Whoa.
And that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Okay. So, okay. Apparently, this seems like a part where we can either agree with the princess or agree with the narrator.
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
You're about to explore? Let's hope this doesn't do anything.
We can't go back to that.
Whoa,
we can't go back
whoa.
to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Okay.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now?
God, this voice
So
actress is so
petty.
good.
We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something
so
she
there's-
doesn't
alright.
want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it. Everyone's pulling in different directions, but that feeling doesn't have a motive, it just exists.
Let's see here.
Maybe we should look at it.
Okay, we have 2 of these options. Huh. Okay, so let's save so we can see both of these. I think they both end in the same or similar outcome, but we might as well take a look. Alright, let's do gaze at the hatred in our heart.
Please, don't make us remember
sorry.
how we were.
I'm sorry.
And just like that, you start to fall apart.
Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
What were we thinking? Giving into absolute madness. We exist. We're real. We're separate from her. Of course we are. But what are we? I can't remember. I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better. Finally, I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
Well, goddamn.
I wish I didn't have to.
Some division,
The wound.
when
Some
sewn,
tears can never be mended.
truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Whoa. We're back at the cabin.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
I guess we have to fight.
And then you find yourself, blade
Whoa.
in hand, exactly where you need to be.
What the fuck?
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart
That
beating
is
with
so
an unbroken
cool.
rhythm.
God, the art.
You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much.
I don't hate you, I'm
Just
sorry.
get it over with.
I don't like this. What he wants us to do. It's just cruel. It feels like we'd be killing a part of ourselves.
Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Do we have to do this?
I don't know.
You have to. You know you have to.
I never wanted to kill you, not really. But we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free.
Devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. He's not in our head anymore, at least not like before. I don't think he can stop us now. I'm not bluffing. You won't be so smug when it happens.
He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority.
I don't know about
around
this,
here,
boys.
so we can do whatever we like.
You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not.
Fine. Whatever. You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I think she's gonna kill us. Or not.
I didn't think you would do that.
Oh.
After everything.
Oh.
It's so cold without you.
Okay. Before we proceed any further with that, I want to see what happens if we chose the other option. Yes. Bury it now before it's too
You
late.
can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
Oh, okay.
And just like that. Right, she really...
Oh, okay. My bad. Let's try that again. Whoopsies.
No,
Bury it now.
Can't bury...
The past doesn't have to exist.
Turn in freeward and find freedom.
Our freedom
A glimpse of
is
something
within
bigger.
us.
You
Okay.
fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy.
Interesting.
Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same. What is he going on about? What does he know about us? You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're
All struggles are meaningless if it means it ends eventually.
will
By that
fall
logic.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and
Break
break
it.
it.
There's a place you need to be, you just need to find it. Then let's see. Ooh.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable.
Are we
and
being taken by
crumbles
the
into
shifting
nothing
mound because we're a
beneath
part
you.
of her?
This place will fall apart before you find its end.
Then let it be.
This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible. He wouldn't be trying to discourage us if that were true. That's right, I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer.
I do trust you.
So long as you trust me.
I trust you. Let's see it.
You won't find anything. If I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Sorry. It's not gonna happen. But you do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness flattening against it.
Move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now.
I can't.
I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
No, stop!
But his pleas disappear at the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be.
We found it. I knew it. I knew there was something he was keeping from us. Is that really all it took?
What is that?
Job
it
well
real-world
done, team.
footage of grass?
Just like I'd planned.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
And then it's
Where
gone.
did it go? Why is everything so cold?
What the hell? God, either endings are so good.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Should we try and find her? And is that a... I'm begging you.
I know what this is already.
It's called... If they...
It's us. Proceed. We're at the cabin. Approach.
Something finds me in the long quiet.
It looks
and
like a heart.
brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. She is part of me. You speak in... Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel. This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search
Curious
of
heart.
answers. She will make for a curious heart. Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned
Vinsu!
for.
Nice to see you, Vinsu. I didn't see you come in. Forgive me. We're slaying princesses, apparently. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Okay. Let's go... Let's go back and give the other one to her.
You're on a path.
Now that we've gotten that achievement. Load. Okay. Let's go back and give that other one to her. Yes. Gaze at the hatred.
Please.
And you remember...
We already remember all
some
this,
division.
so we're gonna head there, and then we're gonna head
You find
down.
yourself at the center of...
Kill me then.
I don't like... Well, this... Do we have you...
We'll cut her free.
Not
I remember this already.
I didn't. It.
There we go.
Does this make you rush?
And I'm gonna approach. We've already done all this, so we're just gonna go straight to the part where we talk to the shifting mound about her.
Something fine. Yes, this one is like a shadow of me, twisting.
Oh, so
Do
she's
not
similar.
Mourn her. She has found what she. Nothing. There is no. Bring me.
Okay, let's.
She asks
straight to
that
it.
you won't.
Yeah, no, I went through both actually. Yes, Vinsu, you can just chill here. You know that. Yeah, I bought her both the Wounded Wild and the Network Wild. Excuse me.
You're on a path in the woods.
And now,
And at the
okay,
end of
so we
that
got the
path
Wilds,
is a
both
cabin.
deviations.
And in the basement of that cabin is
So
a
apparently one of the easiest ones to get, and one that I neglected, is the Spectre, in which you just straight up kill her, no questions asked. You just go down there and you kill her straight out. So we're actually gonna go do that. Okay, let's try this. Apparently I have not gotten the Spectre yet. According to... Yeah, no, I can resist. I could not resist just straight up talking to her. So yeah, I don't think I have the Spectre. Yeah, no, I don't have the Spectre. So yeah, let's just go straight up kill her, I guess. Hey, Readable, thank you so much. Hey, Readable! There you are. Jesus. My own mod never shows up at my streams. What? Don't like me anymore, dude?
So, magandang
there's
evening po sa inyong lahat.
Oh shit, I didn't finish the clip. Sorry, Vinsu. Oh, mortuary assistant. Flex doesn't like being shouted out. He doesn't like being featured or shouted out. But now that he's here, you know what, Max? You're right.
Jesus Christ! Oh, I jolted my shoulder. That is.
You injured yourself?
Oh, cool line, okay. See this gun? Now you can't see it because your head's gone. Better?
Zowie Flexi, he asked. Anyway, let's go back to Slain Princesses. So let's go for the
You're
Spectre.
here.
You just kill her, no questions asked, I think is the thing to do. I think that's it. Save. You know, I don't think we're gonna go back down these paths, so we might as well. Okay. Suddenly continue.
You make your war. She will. We're not going to ignore
Proceed.
the blade.
Take the blade. Enter the basement.
Her voice.
Who's there?
She said, "Don't let it."
Continue.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down. She's focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here
Steal
to
your
kill me
nerves
or
and step
something?
You step
forward.
Oh? No, I'm probably chained up in the space. So, you
She's unarmed.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment. You feel
And-
flesh
okay.
easily give way.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced. Yes, but it's over. But is it over?
Okay. As apparently if we believe so, she is dead. So I think... Oh, are you okay? You destroyed your shoulder. I hope you recovered really well, man. I really hope you did. Okay. Okay, I think she's just dead, right? So, of course it is, she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Apparently we don't examine her
With your
or
work
retrieve
done,
the blade.
you make your way back up the stairs, closing
just
the door to
leave.
the basement behind you.
Okay. Okay.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
That's it?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
I think I remember something we
Instead,
did here.
what you find
We found her
is
ghost
nothing at
instead.
all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them.
Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind.
I think we just
This is
agree with
what's best
everything
for
the narrator
everyone.
says.
Trust me. Time passes. Psst. Hey.
Of course we are. I
Really?
like it here.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes. Though, please, shake yourself. The little voices, eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like
We just don't
eventually
doubt
and
anything that he
pass ceased to have any
says.
meaning to you long before that
I
shift.
think.
You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh. There we go. Okay, so apparently... Oh, wait. I'm confused. Huh? I am now very confused. Can someone... Okay, confirm for me. The Spectre is a princess that we deliver? Or is it a princess that's a route to another princess? I am a little confused. Okay. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked this up. I fucked this up. Okay, yeah, no, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. We are restarting. Thank God I made this save file over here. Okay. I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
You make your... Oh, we're not going to... The interior blade.
So we still do the same thing.
You take...
We go in, no hesitation, and we go to kill her. No small talk.
Good. You walk... She's focused on the task.
And there you are.
Soothing nerves, step
Step
forward.
forward.
Oh, I'm probably so.
She's on a...
Let's slay the princess.
You feel flesh...
This is. Do you?
Alright.
Yes. Exactly.
And so she's dead, is correct.
Why do I... You did that day.
Leave.
You open the cabin door. Oh, what? Everyone...
Let me
What's
out of
done?
here.
This is what's best for everyone. Times...
Hell no.
I do. The blade. I can hear. He's right. Do you hear? Do you not? Don't you?
Anything to get out of
I
this
made
hell.
this happy little play. Fine. Whatever. For the princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Okay. I think this is correct. I hope this is correct. Oh, God.
You pick up the blade.
Yeah, we die. The Spectre. Yeah, there we go.
You're on a path.
Got it.
In the woods.
Lovely. All right.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to...
Proceed to the cabin.
Oh, she will love...
Hey, Cold. Nice to see you.
The interior of the
haunted
blade
house.
is your... It feels like I've been saying. She's dead. We killed her already.
Okay, I think I know what to do. I'm reading, hopefully, a spoiler-free guide.
The door, the room, nobody's... As much as I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
There she is.
A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost!
A ghost?
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
Damn.
I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Oh boy.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Oh boy.
So she has a body, and she's right there.
Oh boy, oh boy,
We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade.
I don't know about that.
She looks fragile enough to me.
I really don't know about that.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore. So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe? Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Damn, okay. Ooh. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy because I already did that, and it wouldn't be hard to do it again?
Are we putting this to a vote? Because personally, I'd prefer if we didn't die again. If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have to tell you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please, try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check.
Never!
I just want to go home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
Where is home?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
Kinda sad. She actually doesn't know.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out.
Which is exactly what we're going to do.
In case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
It'll be fine. The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up.
Okay. I didn't want to be open to the idea, but there's no denying it now. You've clearly been... Oh. What tipped you off?
Was it the corpse?
Was it the core? Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that nobody tricked you. I've done nothing but give you wholly accurate information.
I don't know about that. The last run
version of me you
says
met in
otherwise.
whatever other world you came from gave you accurate information as well. And how do you know that? Because any other me you've met is still me. And I haven't tricked you, nor do I have any desire to trick you in the future. And clearly you decided to heed most of the warnings I gave you. Otherwise you never would have mostly slayed her. But we did slay her. Yes, fine, you did slay her. But clearly part of her is still unslayed.
It's like...
There's no point wasting time bickering over semantics. The fact that you apparently botched the landing isn't on the me you're talking to, nor is it on any other version of me that you've encountered. You're using a lot of words to say a lot of nothing.
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home.
I wonder if this princess does have an idea of home.
Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right?
Oh, wait, that's the same... Okay. Okay, clearly slaying you is going to work. What do you want? I was told the world was going to end. This is a lot of suggestions. Retrieve the blade, let her leave the basement. Okay, team. I'm out of ideas. Thoughts?
We could always try. She's a ghost. Who says ghosts are immune to violence? Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense.
This is true.
Action and observation are the only things that matter. Fine. Then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere.
This is true. We keep going back to the start.
We could always ask her what she wants. Oh, for the love of... Don't... Is that really so bad? Yes. It is by its very definition bad. But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants.
Well, nobody gets what they want.
Here. Though ignoring a problem.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of achievements.
Solution.
According to my list, I still have another... Let me see. I still have another... A lot. I have a lot of achievements. We're not gonna do all of them. Honestly, I don't think we can. Or we could, but it will take a lot of time. Okay. Let's ask her what she wants. What do you want?
I want what you took from me. A life. A real life. I just want to go home. Away back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything?
We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
Well, you're not wrong about that.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
Oh boy.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that
Ooh,
an
that would be interesting.
thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
I bet it
You
is.
won't like how things play out if you go down this
Yes.
path.
Okay. Alright, I saved. Jeez. Okay. Alright, hit me with it before I choose anything else. I'm not really looking to achievement hunt. But I suppose because the achievements are tied to occurrences, we might as well, like, see as many events as possible. So hit me with it. What you got? Okay, yeah, but what are we doing? Don't let her possess you. All right. That is a choice. So which one is it? The answer is no? Okay, let's try that one then.
I see. So that's how it's going to be. That makes me sad. I guess we'll have to fight then.
Uh-oh.
The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears.
I said no.
You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs.
I think we've done this before, though. Except that time I had a
Spectral tears
knife.
streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be
boy.
over, and we'll move on to something new.
I
feel like all
hope you know
keep
what you're doing,
forgetting
dude.
that. Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
You don't know what I've done. What do you mean? Okay.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with
Wrath.
fiery anger.
Then I guess you've turned me into something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
Huh?
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Okay. Which... Huh? Alright, I'm confused, but this seems fun. This is interesting. Huh. I think she's already gotten Heart Ripper, where she ripped out her heart. I'm looking at the achievements right now. This is interesting. The last time she tried to possess us, she did it rather... Well, she did it. Or, not that she did it. We resisted and she ripped her heart out. I don't know. Huh. I'm confused. I am confused. I do not know what to do from here. Huh. Maybe she'll just kill us? Stare at her in silence, I guess. Step away.
You do your best to pull away, It's as if her arm, embedded in your body, is rooting you in place.
Leaving so soon.
Oh, I think she's gonna rip her heart out again.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering.
Oh
the
yeah, we've
squelching
already
of
done this. She's
organs,
already taken
the
her
rending
heart
of
before.
tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I own.
Oh, we've seen this before.
Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. Pity we don't have a weapon. Your last moment.
We already saw this. We already saw this. Alright, we already saw this. Yep.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Okay, so... Okay, let's try this, but I don't think this will happen because we don't have the knife. Yeah, now let's try letting her possess us. Sounds great, do it!
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you?
Oh man.
Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
We could, but it's funny. Uh-oh.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Uh-oh.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every
Ooh, so
move?
she does see him.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Ooh.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're
But the
not
narrator.
listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No,
I'm
they do
talking
not.
About you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind.
An
You're
echo,
more
if
of
you
a
will. Ahaha!
memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Oh, there's no audio. On setting the stage, the room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-around foolish decision. Oh. Game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. That's not good. That's really not good.